So in the last video we went till product backlog. Okay, now from this video we will carry on from what we have done. Okay, so we had 4 user stories: A, B, C, and let's say D. Now basically when you make the user stories, how do you make them? You actually ask, when I say you, I mean by product owner. He is actually responsible for all the user stories. He discuss with the team and then he work on that. He work part of the user stories and he plan accordingly. So he talk to the customer, he could talk to the sponsors, he talk to the business analyst, and then he made these user stories. So when you are going to prioritize this user story, the same thing is going to happen. The same thing is going to work on that. So we are going to use some of the techniques. Some of the techniques will be utilized here to see how you can work in a better way. So what are the techniques? The techniques are Moscow, must have, should have, could have, would likely to have, but maybe next time. The 100 point, like we had 4 user stories, and let's say we have 5 stakeholders. We give 100 point to each stakeholders. They go and they put priority on these user stories. Now the stakeholder can put all 100 point on one user story, or he can equally divide, or he can divide according to the importance he think that the user story need. Now in this way, what is happening? You are prioritizing the user stories, and if there are 5 stakeholders, you can in the end add which user stories have more point and you can work on that. Then we also have red, green, yellow dots, or simple dots. We can give them and we can count the dots. The purpose here is that basically we provide more and more facilities to the users, to the customer, to prioritization. We can simply do the matrix of 1 to 9, also known as multi-criteria matrix. Like there are 1 stakeholder, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stakeholder, user story A, B, C, D. We ask them to prioritize. Maybe he put priority here 5, he put 7, 6, 8, 9, and so on. So at the end of the day, for user story A, we calculate this, how much number we get, and that becomes the one which has the highest number become the number 1 priority for the business. Another technique that is very famous that we use is called as monopoly money. Yeah, monopoly money it is basically based on the monopoly game, and I'm sure you may have played that monopoly game in your childhood. What happened? You have a fictional money with you. You have a fictional money with you, and we ask the stakeholder, okay, this is your project, where you would like to spend your money. So they can say that, okay, if I have $1,000, I will spend 500 on A, 200 on there, $50 here, and something like this. So actually it's again become a prioritization techniques. So we studied Moscow, must have, should have, could have, would likely to have, 100 points. We studied dotmocracy or dot method. We studied multi-criteria 1 to 9. Then we studied monopoly money. So these are some of the prioritization techniques that you can utilize for your exam. These are prioritization technique that you use to prioritize your product backlog. So that's it for this video. Let's see what we can do in the next video.